Hello everybody, I am back. It has been longer than I wanted it to be honest. You can hear Oakley's music as he is in the shower, and I have everything I want to talk about on this dirty phone screen. So, let's get right into it. Starting, I just spilt that water. All that editing in last week's video, I didn't enjoy that. And it didn't perform well either. So, considering how shit it performed, I'm quite happy because that was fucking horrible and I don't want to do it again. So I did it, I tried, I learnt how to edit, my films will be better, but my vlogs will stay the same. That's the end of that. I don't want to hear any crap. This works more for me and for you clearly as well, because you guys like it. In fact, I posted that last video and lost a subscriber. So that just sort of shows what's going on here, which is quite funny. I've got a full house now. Well, technically not today because one of them's gone to London, but I have a full house. Alexander downstairs, more about him later. Austin down there, more about him in the future. Oakley over in the shower at the minute but lives there, more about him in the past by going watching my old videos. So, and me right here. So, we got the full house. It's great. We're going to talk about some of the things we've done in the house together in a bit. So first, we gave a speech to the first years all about making films in a day, trying to inspire them to make films. After that, loads of people coming up wanting to work with me. Great. I've got a big list of contacts on Instagram full of first years that want to be runners and bring us drinks. Lovely. Good stuff. Thank you, everyone. Second, I forgot where I was going. Oh, people came up to me a few days later and said, you know, we've made films in a day. Good stuff. Love it. Send them to me. I want to see them. I want to see what I've inspired you to create. That would be fucking amazing. Not that I think any of you watch this, but I'll make sure you get round to it. So, good job for making films in a day. Good shit. That's what I like to see. I'm very impressed. My light is dying, so we're going to be quite dark unless I boost up the ISO a bit. Why not? Apologies for the grain. I want you to be able to see me. So, after I did that speech, obviously people coming up to me. A few days later, me and Oakley ran out of biscuits. So I go into Sainsbury's, pick up a pack of hobnobs. But while I'm picking up my biscuits, two, not Bill and Ted, Jay and Silent Bob? Yeah. No, I'd say more like Bill and Ted, yeah. No, more like Jay and Silent Bob actually, yeah. Two Jay and Silent Bob motherfuckers come up to me. Hey, Chuck, love your films, love all your work. Can we work with you? Good shit. Please come up to me. That's fun. Maybe not when I'm shopping though. Maybe when I'm on campus or when I'm in town. Just not while I'm at the shops. That would be much appreciated. But I love it either way. It's good. It's good fun. It's a bit of a laugh when I come home to my mates and it's like, oh, these guys have come and said hello. So yeah. Next. Pitching a film. I had to pitch a film, post-it vault. I will upload the proof of concept and the video of me pitching it in next week's vlog because I need my lecturers to send over my pitch so I can share that with you guys then. It was a rather successful pitch. I did the pitch in one day, as in the slides and everything. So the actual post-it vault was meant to be a film in a day, except I didn't like how it turned out. So when I was told, you know, we need to pitch a film, I thought, I'm going to pitch that film and make it better. Sorry, this light is really bothering me. 1 second. Great. My light isn't in the light case. Great, okay, so I'm going to hold this light in front of my face and it's going to move around and it means I can lower the ISO a bit. Sick. So, I made this film in a day and it wasn't great, so I decided to pitch it. And then someone told me I should probably get a slides going for the pitch. So, the night before I have to pitch, I made 2 or 3 slides, all with 3 bullet points each, because I know I can talk about it. That's what I do for YouTube. Exactly the same thing as writing bullet points and then expanding upon them in my free time. So yeah, that's what I did, and the pitch went rather well. So well that even the grumpy people clapped, which was rather interesting. But then Alexander downstairs did a pitch of a Robin Hood dark fantasy film, and I loved it. So at the end of the pictures, I went to our new head of year and I said, look, you, if that film is going to get picked to be made, do not pick my film, as I really want to work on this other film. And if you pick both films, I will just neglect my film and work on that one as a warning. So please don't pick mine if you're going to pick that. First off, making me believe that his film will get picked, doing the flatmate a favour. Second thing, meaning my film won't get picked, doing me a favour, because I don't want to make it, to be honest. And third thing, I've always wanted to do a dark fantasy. One about Robin Hood would be fucking awesome. So, we talk about this film when we get back, me and Alexander. We hash things out with Oakley. He says he wants me to do some of my own little magic in there. And who else do we know that has his own little magic? Samson the Sanctimonious. So, Samson will be cameoing in this Robin Hood film, which will be fucking awesome. I get my own little post-credit scene that I've got full creative control over, whilst I first AD his film wearing a wizard hat, which is my promise. So, I'll do that. But then, that got me saying, okay, maybe it's about time we worked on Samson. So, behind me on the screen, you can't see it, bless you, is an overexposed Samson 2 script. It's done. I'm doing the shot list and then we're ready to film. We're filming mid-October and then that'll be out to you a few months later because Rhett's editing it and we all know how that ends up. So, Samson 2 is coming soon. And also Samson cameos in a Robin Hood dark fantasy style movie, potentially using a virtual production studio. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's the big TV screen where you build the sets in 3D and then the actors act in front of the screen and it looks like they're in the location. And I get to be Samson in a non-Samson film made by someone entirely different. And then he's also going to be my first AD on Samson. So that's going to be good. Really high budget, lots of cast and crew for that film. I'm not going to tell you anything about Samson 2 other than that. No plot stuff. Other than the one thing I'll tell you is we're going to go back in time a bit because we're going to do it. So Samson the Sanctimonious, the mockumentary, is the end of Samson. That's the end of his career. And every film we make from now on will be all the stuff before Samson the Sanctimonious, slowly showing how he got from him in the Robin Hood film all the way to him in Samson the Sanctimonious and building out his story but backwards, going from an arsehole to a nice guy, but in reality it's actually going from a nice guy to an arsehole. So that'll be all a load of fun and I'm very excited. Other than that, today I made pizzas and we had a writing session throughout the flat for another project going, I believe 9-episode project. So that's quite fun. We've got our episode titles laid out and who's writing what episode. So I'm excited to work on that. But at the minute, for me, it's all Samson and Robin Hood at the minute. That is not the title, by the way. That is just 2 separate films. And that's what's going on. Other than that, I mean, I'm just enjoying life at the minute. I'm incredibly busy, incredibly tired all the time. I've barely played any of the finals, which sucks, but I'm living life. I miss Rhett, obviously. But it's all good. I'm doing good. I'm busy though, which is why you can expect for the next month these to come out at weird days, because I don't know what days I'm free anymore, which is interesting. It's good fun. But yeah, I think that's all I can leave you with for now. So thank you all for stopping by. I apologise for my very crude lighting setup this week. I've gone through, hello, come in. I've gone through 2 camera batteries, 2 light batteries and everything else. Do you want to come in before it ends?
Sure. I heard you talking about a project and I wanted to say hi. Hello.
This is our light because that light's dead, 2 camera batteries died, all while setting up. So I need to do some charging because this light will die soon as well.
I thought I'd come say hi because you've mentioned me on so many vlogs.
Yes, this is Oakley in person, in the flesh, and soon you'll see Alexander and Austin, but probably not today. So yeah, that's it for the week.
Did you talk about our speech?
Yeah, I did. I'll show you our inspirational speech, my pitch for the film, and the previs for Post-it Vault, all in next week's vlog. So loads of bonus footage next week. There you go. I can send you that speech that we did as well if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, goodbye everyone.
Goodbye.